Welcome. I am so grateful you're here. This gathering is part of two beautiful streams that are meeting today. One is our monthly second Sunday mindful meditation gathering, which continues throughout the year. And it's a place, of course, to pause and breathe and return to what matters most. And today is also part of the Feast for the Soul, the 40-day global journey of spiritual practice and renewing our personal practice. We are moving through that together, one step at a time. And so wherever you're joining from, whether this is your first meditation or one of many, I am grateful we can share this time of presence. And if this is your first time joining us, my name is Shey. I've spent many years studying and living the path of meditation and doing my best to cultivate compassionate awareness on this journey. And it is a journey that began unexpectedly with 15 years as a Buddhist nun in the Tibetan tradition. And it is a journey that has continued to unfold with depth and with purpose. And one of the things that I am very grateful for in my life. So delighted to be with you today. And today we're practicing coming home to presence, to the heart, to the quiet wisdom already living within. So let's begin with one slow, gentle breath together, arriving fully in this moment. And as you arrive, you might silently ask yourself, what brought me here today? What is my heart quietly seeking? No need to answer. This is simply an invitation to listen. This is a way we can already begin our practice. And over the past weeks, we've been practicing how to be present, how to witness, how to surrender the tight grip of control. And as we practice, something beautiful begins to happen. When we soften in this way, we start to notice there's a deeper place within. Have you noticed that quiet, steady, even wise place that's not driven by fear? It's not rushed by urgency, not pulled by the noise of the world. A place that I often refer to, many of us do, as the heart of our being, the heart of our life. Not only the physical heart, but that centered knowing, the inner compass I like to refer to as love. Fear speaks rather loudly, and it can completely captivate our attention. Whereas love often speaks more quietly, and we must listen more intentionally. Fear, in my experience, tightens, it hurries me along, where love softens and waits. It listens, patient, kind. And the more I have learned to become still, the more clearly I can feel that difference. And I am trusting that you too are finding this something of this experience week by week, breath by breath, we do begin to discover something insanely simple and profound. That the answers we can trust, the trusted answers, already live within us. And today's meditation is an invitation to listen there, to begin within. So let's prepare to sit together. I invite you to find a posture that feels upright, dignified, at ease. I want to invite you to allow your eyes to close if that's comfortable for you, or soften your gaze downward. We'll spend about 20 minutes together. I'll guide you slowly and gently inward, where we'll rest in silence. As we begin, a few reminders for our journey. Simply allowing yourself to arrive fully. Thoughts will come. It's natural. The mind thinks the way the heart beats. And each time you notice, your mind has wandered, simply return. Even if it wanders 1,000 times, can simply invite yourself to return 1,000 times. It's not failure when the mind wanders. It's practice when we return. Let go of needing any special experience. There is truly nowhere else to be in this moment. Simply allow everything to be just as it is. And be kind to yourself here. The way you meet yourself in meditation is the way you meet yourself in life. And most of all, stay. Stay with the practice. Give yourself these few moments completely. And let's begin by noticing where your body meets the chair or the cushion. Feel the quiet support beneath you. Nothing to hold up, nothing to carry. Allow your shoulders to soften, your jaw to unclench, your belly to rest. As we move into this space, let's take 3 long, slow, deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. On your next inhale, notice the movement of your chest. And as you exhale, you may notice the sensations of air as it leaves your body. Inhaling again. Exhaling completely. Now simply allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Restful, easy. No need to change it. Simply feeling, breathing in, breathing out. Allowing your awareness to rest at the center of your chest. As if the breath itself is guiding you deeper. Resting in the heart space. You might imagine or feel a soft, warm light glowing quietly in the heart. With each breath in, the light gently brightens. With each exhale, it softly expands. And here, in this quiet center, I invite you to bring a simple, sincere question, not seeking an answer, not thinking about it, only placing it in your heart. What is love asking of me now? Then simply listening, not for words, simply allowing a feeling, a sense, a quiet knowing without effort. You are not seeking, you are simply allowing. What is love asking of me now? invite you to rest here with me now as I watch the time. If the mind wanders, return gently to your breath, to the heart, to the light within, again and again. Patient and kind. With your eyes still closed, slowly deepen your breath. Feeling your body. Notice how you're feeling. Allow your attention to notice any sounds or sensations within your body. Noticing any sounds or sensations around you in your environment. In the room, anything near or far. Maybe you notice the quiet presence that we share in this space. At this time, you may wish to bring a little movement to your body, to wiggle your fingers, your toes, stretching into the space around you. Noticing the support beneath you. And when you're ready, let your eyes open slowly, gently, allowing the light to begin to filter in. Letting your own light shine out again. I invite you to take a moment and notice how you feel. Perhaps nothing dramatic, maybe a little more space, a little more softness, maybe a little more trust and remembering the power of the phrase begin within, and knowing that trusted answers can be found there. As we continue to move through these sacred weeks of the Feast for the Soul, may this listening deepen, breath by breath, moment by moment. We have 2 more Sundays to walk together in this shared field of practice and presence. And all of you are, of course, warmly welcome in whatever way feels truest for you. And for anyone who feels called to continue this journey more deeply after the feast, I'll be offering an upcoming course that grows directly from these practices that we're touching on here. And I'll share a little preview link in the chat where it's a preview of my newsletter that comes out on Tuesday. You get the pre delivery copy, where you'll find a reflection, a simple practice for letting go, and the details for the course whenever you're ready. No pressure. Just want to open the door and let you know that it's there. Um, and before we close, let's just rest for a moment in a simple prayer for the heart. May the wisdom within you grow clear. May love guide your steps. And may the peace you touched here move gently into the world. Thank you for practicing, for showing up, for being part of this gentle field of care that we find ourselves in. And until we meet again, shoulder to shoulder, may we walk each other home.